Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote the
All
scripts.
right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 575. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Jim.
I'm Brian.
I'm Scab Blake.
Is someone else over there?
Well, I don't. You guys usually introduce me. I didn't know I had to introduce myself.
Oh.
Now it's been like a year since
Well,
I've been on.
if you're
But this
wearing
is-
the headphones, you just talk. We don't. You just jump right in.
so am I Scab Jason now because I'm
Yes.
in his seat.
Yep.
You're in my seat.
You're in his seat and wearing his headphones.
Feel free to interrupt anybody you want and do the poorest impressionations of celebrities you can think of.
Scab Blake over here can interrupt too.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Only Brian. You only can interrupt Brian. So just remember that. Welcome, everybody. It's our holiday special, I
Holiday
guess.
Roundtable.
Woo! Next week, we'll have the Floppy Awards, the year-end awards that we've been doing since we started.
Woo, floppies.
It's
The
a
most prestigious podcasting award out there.
It is. Canadian of the Year is probably quite possibly the biggest one out there. Nobody else can even come close to it. Pittsburghian of the Year award has become a pretty renowned
Yes.
award, too.
Isn't that the Stork
Yeah.
Pittsburghian?
That is the Stork Pittsburghian Year award.
I don't think you mean renowned. I think you mean reviled.
Same thing. Same thing.
So does anybody have a FEGOT? A FEGOT?
Floppy, an Emmy, a Grammy,
Oscar,
and
Tony?
Ooh.
Meryl Streep.
No, she don't have an EGOT. So.
Oh.
Or a floppy. So.
Well, that may have to change next week.
How about Gotham? Did they get a Oscar and a Emmy?
I don't think Gotham won the Tony yet.
No, that's the only thing that they've won.
Welcome to Gotham.
And 13
Floppies.
floppies.
Welcome to Gotham. It's been 2 days since a cop has died. Welcome to Gotham,
Can they-
home of Cobblepot.
Can they cash in some of their floppies for like a Tony or an Oscar? Like, just get like a floppy stamp card.
Is it kind of like at the carnival, Brian, when you get like the two smaller prizes, go up to the bigger one?
Win 6 floppies, get a Tony.
Yeah.
I mean, Kramer has a Tony.
And didn't have to give it back.
My singing was from the soon-to-be Tony or the Broadway released Gotham play. Just to let everybody know.
Gotcha.
Written by Hobie.
Yes. Starring Christian Bale and Hayden Christensen.
No, actually, I got Ben McKenzie.
Really? You got Ben McKenzie on it. Wow.
Man, nice.
He just keeps going back to Gotham, doesn't he?
Can't help it.
Yeah, I mean, how could you?
How does it go again? How does the song go again?
Please don't dance.
Gotham, it's a hell of a town. We got Cobblepot and Batman and Robin and Nightwing and the Riddler over there doing tricks.
That's the worst song ever.
It's a hell of a town.
That's not even good enough for a floppy.
Gotham.
That song might win Pittsburghian of the Year.
That's very true.
They do have a monorail.
We do have a week to finish adding things to the floppies.
I'll try to see what I can do by next week.
Okay.
Let's see here. Doug, how are you doing this week?
Pretty good.
Good. You excited about this week? You excited about the floppies coming
I'm
up?
just excited that the Christmas season is over since it's Christmas Eve. So I'm done delivering packages.
Did you deliver packages this year?
Not as many as we have.
Is that on purpose, or did you just not do them?
I don't think you're done because
comment.
my package isn't scheduled to get here till December 26th.
26th?
Yes.
That's not a Christmas package. We don't care about those.
It is a Christmas package.
Who's it for?
Why would it be getting here the
Because of
26th
that,
then?
I'm not getting a Christmas present.
When did you order it?
This morning.
10 days ago?
Oh. Through who? Amazon?
No.
Okay,
it was
okay.
No, it's not the delivery company's fault. It didn't go out until sometime Friday
Why isn't USPS not getting it to you sooner
because
then?
they're sending it USPS.
Oh.
Or, I mean, UPS. It's coming UPS.
Well, you can't trust them.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it too much. I'm still waiting on my wedding present from Jeff.
Got nothing to say.
Did you not get him a wedding present?
No, he said he did, but he said that it's coming. I said he didn't need to, but he said nope, I got it and it's coming.
When did you get married, Jeff?
There's a story, and I can't tell it without ruining it.
Jeff, when did you get married?
It's probably about. Oh, you threw me under the bus. Maybe 3 years ago, 4 years. It's September of 2021.
Okay. Okay. Jim is nodding. I like how Jim knows
was
the anniversary.
2021. I was there.
I was there.
I was there.
I was not.
You weren't invited?
I was invited, but was unable to attend.
Sounds convenient. Jeff was in the wedding. You would think that he would have a present for him. Jeez. Just saying. Anyways,
Just showing up was present enough.
it is. Jeff
Hey, I gave a speech at that wedding, so
It was a spectacular speech, too.
I mean, I give this podcast a present every Tuesday.
do you?
Your presents.
he poops in the toilet before he
Oh,
leaves.
okay. Okay.
Upper Decker.
Way to take the high road here, people.
No, that's where I take it up to the upper deck.
Okay. I take the high road every week.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Anyways,
Would anybody like to enjoy some of these candies I brought? They are some of the best in the world.
Yes, we should share.
I have an abundance of things to share.
I brought some pumpkin pie flavored M&Ms. I don't know. You've probably tried it before, but
I don't think I have tried pumpkin pie flavored M&Ms.
that's what
I
Ollie's
also
is.
have M&Ms for us that were sent.
So I've got to ask Jim, are the colors different flavors?
Yes, they are. I
are they
have
circus peanuts?
different colored flavored circus peanuts.
Yeah.
No, you got to try.
No, I'm not trying anything today.
I've tried the orange ones before. Are they the same or are they different in this pack?
The orange tasted the same.
Doug, were those like hard, solid plastic things that you're eating? I mean,
Hard, solid plastic. Yeah.
how are they?
Fantastic.
Just like Grandma used to get.
Oh, not that good then.
Very chalky.
Well, they are circus peanuts. How long have you had these in your car? Oh, sorry. Jim, how long have you had them at your house?
I bought them this week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Really?
Actually, I got them yesterday.
Well, fresh as you can be on circus peanuts.
I'm not sure how long they were in the store.
Like I said, I had a boss who liked circus peanuts, so if you bribed him with circus peanuts, you were on his good side for a while.
It tastes like someone accidentally spilled orange soda on styrofoam and then tried to clean it up, but some of it soaked into the styrofoam. So when you ate the styrofoam, it kind of had a taste of orange soda.
Give me one of them yellow ones there.
And then they
Jim.
put it in the freezer for like 30 minutes.
I kind of massaged mine to give it more softness,
Pliability.
pliability. That's a good word.
Hey, guys, I don't think Blake's coming.
I mean, we can ask.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I just kind of want to see if he remembers. It's fine. So you guys would not recommend circus peanuts?
No.
I have no problem. They're not Necco wafers.
10
Oh,
out
okay.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Okay. My wife was very nice. She did make Oreo balls for everybody today.
Those are very, very tasty, too.
Yeah, Oreo balls are amazing.
When my sister sent over brownies, I guess we can uncover that if people want to start eating
Ooh.
brownies.
Look at that.
There's a couple bribes right there. Nice work.
I have
Yeah.
a multitude of bribes.
Oh, geez.
I have given up on bribes. I've given up on ever winning a floppy.
But you brought pumpkin pie M&Ms.
This is your year.
If I eat this pumpkin pie M&M and I really like it,
All right.
Scab, I was going to vote for you this year.
Well, you still can. I just don't care. Maybe it's just I cared too much up to this year.
What you got, Brian?
All right. Starting off the Dr. Dana bribe bag,
Try Canadian of the Year.
we have Oreo candy canes,
Okay.
interesting.
since we are an Oreo podcast.
Yeah.
I saw those and didn't buy them because I just figured somebody was going to get those for us.
She got us some Vlasic dill pickle corn puffs,
Oh,
I'm intrigued.
pickle flavored corn puffs, because she knows we like pickles here.
we do.
Since we tried those dill Doritos last
She really is trying to go for Canadian of the Year again.
And we have peanut butter and jelly M&Ms, the newest flavor.
good.
The newest flavor that came out.
I'm eating these pumpkin pie M&Ms. Not sure.
It's like this tastes like a regular M&M, and then
Yeah.
pow, pumpkin pie at the end.
Which is good or bad?
You've lost my vote, Jeff. Sorry.
I'm not sure. There's like it tastes like a regular M&M, but then there's an aftertaste.
I always like the last 2 weeks of the year because we replenish our food supply here. So that's always nice.
It's really kind of sad.
I'm thinking
It is.
You guys are just
the flavor
desperately
should not
begging
come
for
from
food.
an aftertaste.
Hey, it's part of the podcast, Doug. Okay, calm down there. Calm down.
Oh, yeah.
What are you eating, Brian? What are you eating?
Oh, the pumpkin pie Oreo M&Ms.
Ooh.
I think they're actually pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just enough pumpkin to where it's like not a regular M&M, but it's good.
Can your opinion be valued when you're eating circus peanuts?
On purpose.
Is he still eating them? Ah,
Yes.
There's multiple different flavors. You got to try them all. I haven't
Yeah.
tried one of the white ones yet.
they're not Pokemon. You don't have to catch them all.
You do.
No. Scab Jeff, how have you been?
It's been a while. I think so much has happened since we last spoke, hasn't? I've been pretty good.
Okay, what has happened?
Something bad happened in the upper echelons of the country.
Down the hall.
In the Dakotas?
Oh yes, I've been to the Dakotas.
Is that what is bad? Because you went to the Dakotas? That's what's
Well,
bad?
I went to North Dakota and we went to the middle of nowhere so we could see the stars. Like we got an app and everything where you can actually see the stars, no light pollution. So we go to this town called Fortuna in the middle of nowhere, North Dakota, like right up by the Canadian border. Mm-hmm. And
Our 51st state.
I think there's 31 or 32 people who live there officially.
Oh.
So they have one bar / restaurant / hotel in the town, and it's all the same thing. And it used to be the elementary school, so we were staying there. So we go in there and we go to the bar.
Is it haunted?
I don't think it's haunted, but everybody there was so friendly. And then after a little bit of time, you realize that everybody there has probably been fucking each other for a while. So we were new blood. So they were they were clearly all swingers, and one of them almost tricked me into taking her back to the room. She was like, "Oh, I've never actually seen the rooms back here." And I'm like, "Oh, I can take you." Wait a second.
He is on every new guy here, don't you?
In 2023, the Fortuna has 29 people.
Oh, we lost 3 of them. Does it say who
Breath of
left?
silence.
Because I'm pretty sure I met everybody.
And had sex with most of them.
Maybe that's how those 3 people died.
I may have mentioned the podcast. You could be number 1 in Fortuna.
I'll check it out. I'll see. Their most popular. The city was most popular in 1970 when it had 216 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's right. It's a border town. It's like right on the border. But apparently the border closes there at like 5:00 in the PM to get into Canada. So you have to drive a half hour to get to an open border crossing. But I always kind of wondered what the border looked like in those states. And apparently they just cut the grass there. So if you try to run across, we see you.
But what if you're wearing a ghillie suit?
Oh, they could probably make it across.
Okay.
What if you Naruto run across it? Can I catch you?
Hey, you.
Not the Canadian police. They have horses, don't they?
The Mounties.
14% of the population in Fortuna is married.
Only 14.
Yeah, 14%.
So 4 of them?
Yeah.
So there's 2 couples.
Oh, and one of the guys spoke exactly like they spoke in Fargo, the movie, which I kind of always thought was kind of like exaggerating or joking, but no, it was not. It was exactly, yeah.
Fortuna also has a median household income of $13,500, $42. So, yeah,
You got to specific.
yeah. Males have a median income of $32,000, while females have a median income of $13,000. So there you go.
Well, there's like one working woman in the town.
Yeah, 50%. 50.
Try to go back to Jeff's hotel room.
54% of the population is below the poverty line. So, you, and you, you're below the poverty line.
They had very cheap beers, so they could.
TripAdvisor. Top things to do in
Closer to the mic.
Swing.
Border Tavern. 1 star.
How's the food?
How many stars would you give the Border Tavern?
It's one.
Is that like part of the whole like Border Tavern? That doesn't sound
It's
like
the
what it
one
was.
attraction listed on.
It's where
It could be the hotel /
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the hotel restaurant where you ate and stayed.
How was the hotel?
We didn't have a private bathroom, so we had to go
What?
down the hall, and it was like the where it used to be a school. It was like the gym or the boys' locker room type of thing for the shower.
That's awesome.
And they didn't have keys for the door. They just had a code that you had to plug in. And
1, 2, 3.
and Jen was the only
Room number.
This is a zip
Jen was
code.
the only girl staying there, so she got a private bathroom essentially, but it wasn't in the room. But she had her own code to get into the bathroom, and she's like,
Lucky.
and the person who was taking us there said, "Well, this is just for your safety." And that doesn't sound. No, they're not going to do anything, but just so you feel safe when you're in the bathroom.
How did you find this place?
Well, we were. Our path took us up in that area, and then I got an app that was like looking for dark sky areas, and
Also, it wasn't the final destination.
it was the final.
Oh.
It was the final. It was the furthest west. Or no, it wasn't the furthest
North?
west. It was the furthest north. Actually, no, we went to Voyagers and in Minnesota. So it was just kind of. We left the Black Hills of South Dakota, and then we went up and we hit Little Bighorn.
So the trip wasn't to go to this place.
It was one of the stops
Well,
that we
right.
had planned on the
Okay.
trip, but we didn't go there specifically for that.
Hey, let's go to Fortuna today. Okay, so how would you rate it as a swingers town?
I did not partake.
Well, no, you didn't partake, but how were the options? 1 through a 10.
All 12s.
Okay, great.
All 12 people were willing.
Whoa.
Well, that's great. That's great. I love your swinger talk. Follow that on Hobie podcast network in January 2025, coming to a station near you soon.
That'll be coming to our Patreon. You're
Yes.
gonna have to pay for that.
Anything else exciting for you, Jeff?
I think DoorDash robbed me last night.
Don't get me started about
geez,
DoorDash.
here we go.
Some guy came up and said that Taco Bell wouldn't give me your order, and then he left. And then I'm like, or as he was leaving, well, what do I do? I'll just call DoorDash. So I called DoorDash, and they're like, oh no, we can't give you a refund. He says that he delivered it. But he didn't. He told me to call you. So I have video on the Ring doorbell that has him saying just that. And they're like, nope, we can't give you a refund.
And the oddest thing is you didn't even order Taco Bell.
Well, yeah. I like Taco Bell.
Oh, what did you get?
Well, I didn't get anything.
He got nothing. That's the story.
Did you get nacho fries?
They have chicken nuggets now.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know how they are because you didn't get the meal. I'm curious by that.
Why is nacho fries the first thing you think of when you say
Because
Taco Bell?
I haven't had Taco Bell in like 20 years, and I just really want nacho fries. That's what I really want because they look good.
I don't want anything from Taco Bell.
Well, I don't.
Well, if you haven't had it in 20 years, you can't grow and say it's bad because you don't know anymore.
No, I know. I
It
just want
might
the
have
nacho
gotten
fries.
better.
It might have.
It hasn't.
Have
they
you
used-
know? You haven't had it in 20 years either.
I've had it in 20
Didn't
years.
they get rid of the pink slime and it's now meat?
Oh, well, that's positive.
I think they call it Soylent Green now.
No.
I think that's Arby's, Doug.
Blake knows. Get Blake. Blake, what do you think about it?
Fantastic talk from Blake. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Blake. Thanks. Great job.
Wow.
But no, I thought like, oh, Taco Bell is putting something on their menu that looks good. I might try that. They had I guess their version of what a burrito bowl was, and I tried that and thought I will pay more for something else from somewhere else. This is not good.
You don't want a Crunchwrap Supreme?
Well, no, they use that icky paste.
Well, you don't have to get the paste.
Isn't that what holds the two layers of things together?
That's Soylent Green.
No.
It's refried beans.
Exactly. It's nasty.
No, one of them doesn't have refried beans. You can.
But, well, the Crunch Wrap has the crunchy thing, and then it's wrapped around the other thing, and the bean paste is what holds them together.
Welcome to Taco Talk. Coming to
I thought it
Patreon.
was cheese after they grill it.
I thought it was cheese too.
Oh, maybe it's cheese.
Pretty sure it's cheese.
I did see another documentary. It wasn't about Taco Bell, but it was about McDonald's. It was about the 1984 San Diego McDonald's massacre, which was like real bad. He like shot 40 people
What?
in the McDonald's.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember.
I had no recollection of it either. But it sounded like it was very, very bad and something that I should have heard of, where 40 people get shot at a McDonald's. And apparently, like, the cops went to the wrong McDonald's first because they went to the one on the rich side of town, but it was the one on the poor side of town.
Nice.
Did the guy shoot them up because breakfast ended 10 minutes before?
No, it was because it was something about he was trying to get admitted to a asylum or insane person thing, and they wouldn't let him in because he wasn't crazy enough.
Oh, okay. Well, now he is.
He decided to prove them wrong, I think, is how it kind of sounded. But they didn't talk much about the killer. It was the documentary was more about the victims, I think. You had to look up stuff about
What's that
the
on?
killer.
Was the documentary named Falling Down?
It was either Netflix or Prime. I don't remember which one it was. Or it could have been Hulu. I got them all.
Did it star Michael Douglas? We do want to take a breath of silence for Ricky Henderson, all-time steals leader in Major League Baseball. Died at 65 years old. And breath of silence. Former Met, Yankee, Oakland A.
Toronto Blue Jay.
And Toronto Blue Jay, yep.
Seattle Mariner.
Oh, I forgot about the Mariner.
I think he was with the Angel. He was with everybody.
Yeah.
When he was with the Mets, he had a conversation with John Olerud when he asked him, "Hey, you wear a batting helmet in the field?" Olerud's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I once played with a guy in Seattle who wore a batting helmet in the field." And Olerud was, "Yes, Ricky, that was me. We also played together in Toronto."
My bad, man.
I think in honor of Ricky Henderson, Jason should have to talk in the third person the rest of the show.
Well, I was just going to say, I won't believe that Ricky is dead until I actually hear it from Ricky.
Jason didn't hear anything about it from Ricky yet. Did we find out how he died?
Pneumonia is what I heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. So, breath of silence for him. He was a little arrogant, but a little fun too.
Backed it up.
He backed it up on the field.
Yep.
I did read, somebody, people sharing good memories. Somebody made the point that anytime they were like divvying up shares for postseason play, he said didn't matter who the guy was. If he was like eligible to be listed, he said give him a full share.
Huh.
People are like, really, Ricky? He was like called up for like 2 games. He's like, if we can make someone's year, give him a full share.
Huh. Good for him.
Didn't he still have his first his signing bonus check hanging on the wall?
He framed it.
He got like $100,000 signing bonus.
No, $1 million.
Was $1 million?
Because it made him a millionaire.
And then the team's like, Ricky, are you going to cash that check? He's like, no.
Yeah, it was at the end of the year. They were doing
Finances.
Yeah, their books at the end of the year, and they're like, we still have this outstanding check that hasn't been cashed for $1 million.
Brian, would you like to do? I'm sorry. Did anybody watch anything this week? I'm sorry.
Has anybody watched Skeleton Crew?
Not yet.
Star Wars.
I want to see it.
It's geared towards a younger audience.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I want to see it.
My hope is it all connects back to Captain EO from Disney. We'll see.
Is that the
Michael Jackson? Because the characters look very similar
to it?
Yeah.
And put it on the list of the 1,917th thing that Jason wants to see this year.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to watch that.
I did see Dick Danger, 1944, from Epic Pictures. They were nice enough to do that, to give us a screener of it. It was a very fun B-movie type film about a guy that basically in 1944 during the war goes after Nazis, Dick Dynamite. Very enjoyable. Has a lot of rock stars in it, heavy metal ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Punk and metal.
Yep, punk and metal.
Does it have
Mostly.
Dee Snider?
Mostly
It
punk.
does have Dee Snider.
Lita Ford.
Who's the lady for Evanescence? No.
Generally.
Generally. But no, very fun. They said at the beginning that it was basically a work of love, that they worked on it for years, and that it was all self-financed and that. And obviously you can see that, but it was a very fun B-movie that you would see on Sci-Fi Network and that. So really enjoyable. You can rent it at Epic Pictures. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, go see it. And it involves killing Nazis. There you go. Nazi talk again.
I will give my review of that in the new year.
Okay. But very enjoyable. So go see it. Go watch it. It's on Epic Pictures now, and just a lot of fun. So thank you, Epic, for that. Anybody else?
I watched. I'm not quite finished with this season of Yellowstone, but I've watched. I think I have 2 more episodes left.
Okay.
I've finished the first 2 seasons of Tulsa King.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty much caught up on Landman. So,
Oh, nice.
You recommend Landman?
yes, I do.
Okay. Anyone else?
So you're caught up. So, yeah. It's do you feel like it's now that they're like 5 episodes in, they're starting to get into the show more?
Yes.
Yeah. The first couple, I was like, man, if this is how if the whole season is just going to be like this, like I'm not going to be interested in it. But once they started actually telling the story of what they do,
Once they got into the plot.
yeah. Yep.
Oh, the plot arrived.
Got here before Blake.
I don't think he's coming, guys.
I mean, I'll ask him.
We did watch Dear Santa, the Jack Black film. He plays Satan.
I did see that.
Oh my gosh, it was not good.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty good.
Well,
It's a Christmas movie.
It
You have
is.
to-
The kid has dyslexia, so he, instead of saying Dear Santa on the letter, he writes Dear Satan. And, then Satan basically gets the letter and basically tries to take the kid's soul, the 10-year-old soul. So, yeah. So, and he has 3 wishes. And the kid's nice, and I mean, it was fine, but it was... I like that. Who was it? Guy from Dodgeball. The main star of Dodgeball.
Vince Vaughn.
No, not Vince Vaughn. Sorry.
Houlihan.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. He was Satan in it. He was Satan in
Oh,
it.
I didn't even recognize.
Yeah,
it.
that was Satan.
Really?
Yeah. Jack Black was the devil. Was a demon.
Did he didn't direct it, did he?
No. It was actually by Bobby Farley.
Oh, that's right. I did see that.
I like how, according to Jason, the lead character of Dodgeball was White Goodman.
He has a good point. He has some good points, Jeff.
No, he didn't. They made him bleed his own blood.
They did.
I'm pretty sure it was Steve the pirate.
I think you're right. Wait, we have a pirate on our team?
Arr. Steve?
But, I would say just knowing how much Jason hates Jack Black, it didn't matter how good the movie was, Jason wasn't going to like it.
Jack Black did fine. Actually, I enjoyed him enough. And it did have some good parts, like some enjoyable parts in it.
And
but
I'm not saying this should be up for Oscars or anything. This is a Christmas movie. It's a kid's Christmas movie, or PG-13.
you could see worse ones.
Yeah.
So,
Polar Express.
Did you watch Red One?
Yes. I thought it was fine.
That one I didn't like as well because that just seemed like they tried to make an action movie. It was okay.
I didn't have a problem with it. I think I like Red One better than Dear Santa. The Rock was definitely, how would you say?
The Rock.
He was
the same character all year.
Yeah, he was definitely The Rock in it. But I enjoyed it. But yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was bad. Dear Santa was fine. It wasn't something I would go back to watch again and again. My kids enjoyed it enough. So yeah, that was the thing I saw.
Actually, I want to ask Jeff here. I guess your wife had shared on Facebook that you were watching, I forgot the name of the movie, but the one where they make the snowman.
Oh, Hot Frosty. That's right. I almost forgot about Hot Frosty.
I heard other people talk about it and how terrible it sounds, and now I got to hear from you guys.
So the hot guy who plays Frosty, he's very, very attractive, but he is a noticeably bad actor. Not acting bad purposely, but you could tell that he was a bad actor. There was no personality or anything that came through, so that was unfortunate.
But he's playing a guy that was made yesterday.
Exactly. So he just
Is this a Hallmark movie?
It's a Netflix movie.
Oh, okay.
But Netflix is trying to mimic Hallmark with their own Christmas stuff.
All right.
And it wasn't bad. It was a hilarious idea for a movie, and the biggest downfall was that they chose a poor leading guy. He was hot and all, but
was it James Eastwood?
I'm pretty sure that this guy's
No,
never
I think
been
this
in
guy's much better looking.
I'm a cop. I'm a cop. Jim, I'm a cop.
Oh, there's a cop in this movie?
It's got the guy from The Office, the guy who's head of the warehouse. I forget his name.
Yeah, Daryl. Yeah.
Daryl.
Craig Robinson.
And then the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep. The friend.
The friend.
Yeah.
Joe Lo Trujillo.
Oh. Yes.
And then the chick from Mean Girls who kept trying to make fetch a thing.
Stop trying to make fetch.
She was the main character.
Lacey Chabert?
Yeah.
She's Hallmark.
Well, obviously, Netflix offered her more money.
Wow.
My daughter and my wife watched it too because my daughter is into Hallmark movies now and those type of films. And they said it was not good, but it was entertaining.
I enjoyed watching it. It was funny enough to watch.
Is it something that will be on your Christmas viewing every year, or
probably not?
Okay,
I'd rather watch A Very Brady Christmas again than that one.
You can watch The Christmas Quest, which also has Lacey Chabert. That was out this year. That's on Hallmark.
We could do a top 5 of Lacey Chabert Christmas movies and still only hit a 10th of them.
Hey! Don't ruin anything.
Sorry, my bad. But
it is crazy. There's a scene where she's Lacey. I don't know how to pronounce Chabert was talking with the main guy in a car, and you could tell that how bad an actor he was compared to her. What his character is supposed to be. You know that he's supposed to be stupid and not really understand, but he did not play that well. He did not play that right.
Dustin Milligan.
Has he ever been in anything?
He was in Schitt's Creek, Rutherford Files, The People We Hate at the Wedding, the awesome movie Extract, Hot Frosty, Operation Taco Gary's, Shell, Running on Empty, The Move, Fubar. Yeah, he's been in a few things.
Fubar was actually Schwarzenegger, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think Pooh Bar Schwarzenegger.
Yes, it was.
That did not do well, but it was
Did
with
he
his
play
daughter.
like the dead bodies and all these? Or the guy on the slab when they're in the medical exam?
Grocery Clerk 2.
Guy in background.
He was in Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Wrestling
that guy.
isn't wrestling.
I'm assuming he had a speaking part if his name is listed in the credits, because otherwise you're just an extra. So,
Was this directed by Jason C. Brown?
Yes.
well, now you're throwing Jason C. Brown under the bus?
No. I'm just
No, it was directed by Jerry Chicoriti.
Oh, I love Jerry Chickorici.
Written by Russell Hainline.
Chikoriti Productions.
Why are you picking on Jerry Chickorici? It's not very nice, Brian. The guy does a good job.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he?
Man.
Know why that guy isn't doing Marvel films?
Oh, well, he wasn't asked. He didn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Anyways.
A
Well,
gift
they may
horse
have
in the
a
mouth?
crossover.
I know, I realized I just said mouse.
Hot Frosty could join the Avengers next.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Odd Frosty joins the Avengers.
I think he'd probably join the Eternals or whatever they're called.
Yeah, because that Eternals 2 movie is really coming out.
It's going to have Harry Styles, so yeah.
Jeff, I don't think it's happening.
It's happening.
I don't think the New Mutants is getting a sequel either.
Well, that one I believe.
I like Hot Frosty as part of the Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts.
Which apparently won't be named the Thunderbolts when it's finally released.
It's asterisked, so we don't know.
It'll be what, the
Dark Avengers.
Dark Avengers, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess the Brazilian trailer or whatever,
Yeah.
it's like, they're like, Thunderbolts. Like, we can't name ourselves that. That's how it kind of ended. And they're like, oh.
Oh wait, Hot Frosty was DC. I forgot. So
Oh,
Justice League.
so
I
it's
meant.
terrible. It's done.
Did anybody see the new Superman trailer?
I have not watched it.
It looks
I-
good.
Did not either.
I have to admit, I don't care about Superman, and it looks damn good.
Is Cincinnati recognizable in it?
No, but Cleveland is. Crypto is amazing in it. The dog. Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
I thought it was the currency.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. It's in the trailer, Doug. Sorry, Doug. I spoiled the trailer for you. Hey, Doug, you know Luke Skywalker dies?
Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crypto's in there, and that makes it enough. But James Gunn made me actually want to see a Superman movie. That has never happened.
Didn't understand the Nathan Fillion character.
Guy Gardner,
I
it's
don't-
very comic book accurate.
That big of a bowl cut?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's a terrible, terrible haircut. in the
Okay.
comic.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, then I do get it.
At
Yeah.
least in the 70s and 80s, I think, when they
Yeah.
rebooted shit in the early 2000s, they kind of lost.
He's got a different haircut now, but yeah, he used to have the bowl cut. So he's also in the Lanterns TV series coming out. Nathan Fillion is
Oh, okay.
as Guy Gardner, and they said it involves a murder and like a centuries-old mystery and all that.
murder.
Savannah, maybe?
A murder
Possibly.
in Savannah. I think they killed Guy Gardner. I think Nathan Fillion's the one that gets killed.
Spoilers.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's my thought. So you introduce him in Superman, and then, hey, we know this guy, and then he gets killed in Lanterns, is what my thought. So I could be wrong. Who knows? But anyways. So, Brian, you got some listener feedback for us?
I do. Did we not have a poll of the week?
We do not. Because
okay.
we had the floppies polls, that's why.
Okay.
And it's a Christmas roundtable.
Oh. Well, all right then. Listener feedback sponsored by Hello Jeff. Jeff, what's in the box this week?
There is no box this week. We discussed
There's not?
it last week.
Oh, I thought there might have been a limited edition Christmas box.
No, that's why
for
I
our
got the,
VIP members.
That's why I got the circus peanuts, because he was all done with packing.
That makes sense. I just thought I heard rumblings of a VIP box coming out this week.
Well, there is a VIP box. I got it.
Oh, you were the okay. That makes sense.
They had steak,
Lobster.
There was one.
Okay. All right. We start off listener feedback. Same person every single week. Chili Billy,
Dunkaroo Doug.
Beaver hip.
Beaver Tooth,
The most handsome man in the world.
Yeah, we've never called him that.
The Jewel of the Licking.
The Postman,
Fat Shady,
7.
Screwdriver,
the Kurt Rambo expert.
Ape Hands.
8-Bit.
The most handsome man in the world.
We've never.
Now we call him that.
You got your vote back.
Next week. Remember that.
The Mustachioed Marauder.
Wow.
Doug.
Dad. Although Dad wore a shirt today to throw a family vacation in my face that he didn't invite me on.
Oh, he's wearing
I believe
his
I did
vacation
invite you.
shirt.
You knew you did.
You just never got back to me.
You did. It's just Doug, and he can read his own question.
I don't think this is my question, but what B-level movie deserves more love?
So you don't remember writing this?
No, I do not.
Damn intern. He's making shit up
I
again.
think the person who wrote it to talk about the movie he previewed is now gone.
Well, he just talked about it already, so.
What B movie deserves more love?
What makes something a B movie? Like, what would
It's got to have bees in it.
The B movie?
The B movie.
I was going to say My Girl.
I mean, I was the only person that stood up and cheered during that scene.
So you're the one who had his glasses.
Yep.
This got darker than I thought.
The Swarm? Was that a good B movie?
Wasn't there a sequel to the B movie? Or am I just making that up?
Unaware. You mean the
Like,
Jerry Seinfeld
yeah, the
cartoon?
Jerry
I
Seinfeld
don't
cartoon.
think I'm aware of one, but. Let's see.
B2.
A B movie is a type of cheap, poorly made commercial motion picture.
Oh, okay. So mine would be Super Troopers.
Oh, that could be considered a B movie because it launched those guys.
I guess it would be considered.
I'm not sure it deserves more love. It's good, but everybody loves it.
Maybe I feel it needs to have more love.
It should have won Oscars.
Or at least a FEGOT.
Let's see. What crap movie? I mean, poorly produced movie actually turned out to be good.
Planet Terror and Death Proof.
They were made to look B movies, but I think they had larger budgets than most B movies.
About Zombievers.
Zombievers was good. I will recommend that.
Knights of Badassdom. Or
I was very
Badassdom.
disappointed by that.
They could have done a whole lot more with Dinkles.
Hot Frosty?
That counts.
The Gamers.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Batgirl. It's actually probably not even considered a B movie at this point.
I have been watching on the Criterion Channel a lot of John Waters films. Like his old stuff is real disgusting and dark, but there's something to them that has a little bit of value
Yeah, I would consider John Waters a B movie director.
until Hairspray. And then,
I'll throw one out there. Swap.
That should get no love. Jason's not here to stop me from saying, don't watch that movie.
They fucked.
does that take place in Fortuna?
It's L.A. We see the...
I'm going to nominate this movie just by saying the tagline. See if anybody gets it.
Okay.
They came, they saw, they did a little shopping.
I've heard that. Ooh.
Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Nope.
My stepmother's an alien.
You're on the right.
Stop or
track.
My Mom Will Shoot.
No.
No, it's aliens. Some aliens came, and I can't...
It is Morons from Outer Space.
You know, I heard Jason wanted to see that.
It's on his list.
During the Halloween season, I watched Chopping Mall. Which is they have these robots come into the mall as security, and then the robots start shooting people and killing them, the kids who stayed over to have a party or whatever. But it was fun. It's what a slasher 80s movie should be, and totally a B movie.
Okay, Doug, does that answer your question?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Does that answer Jason's question?
All right.
Wait, so are you putting into question the veracity of listener feedback?
It does seem like he's challenging listener feedback a little bit.
Ever since Brian moved on from intern.
Since you got promoted.
Yes.
He didn't move on. He got promoted. He earned.
Right. Oh, no. But I think the quality of the listener feedback has fallen.
So we need. What you're saying is we need to replace him as an intern.
Either replace him or demote him. One or the other.
Wait a second. I don't like where this is headed.
You have to go back to intern.
No, I choose not to.
He's not going back to intern until we find out what happened to intern Gary.
We don't care about Gary.
No, but he's worried. He's worried.
We
that-
hated Gary. We like Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's what's her name is the one that we need to find out what happened to.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. She was that important, but
I
she's the one that went up with to Canada with Nickel, and we haven't seen her since.
all right. Thank the Lord Jason's not in the room for this question.
Yes.
It's from Nick Albright.
Nick Albright. Oh, I see Blake.
Nick says, "Why is Brian afraid of my sexy questions?"
You gotta get sexier, Brian. Can't read it like that, Brian. You gotta get sexy.
Blake is complaining about Brian's quality sexiness of reading.
Correct.
Now he can use Jason's mic on the ground.
Oh, Brian, yes, Nick.
It's been a while. I'm really turned on right now.
Yeah.
How has it been a while? You should have had those that threesome or foursome up in
Fortuna,
North Dakota.
It's okay. I want to cry too, Jeff.
I got a dog hair in my eye or something. I need a napkin.
I got a rabbit. No, don't.
Why, Brian? Why are you so scared of Nick? Oh, Brian.
You should totally just leave now, Blake. Like you just come in and do that.
So it's not about the question itself that I'm afraid of. It's the circus that surrounds his question every time.
I think Blake answered the question.
Yes, that is what I'm afraid of. That is why I react the way that I do.
Okay.
So
Can I go back to my question? I got a new question.
Okay.
Since Blake's here, I was looking at my phone and Cleveland had first and goal at the 1 and a tied 0-0 game. I just checked and the Bengals are up 7-0.
yeah, they
Blake,
fumbled
what
on the
happened?
1 yard line. We're watching it over here.
Yeah, they fumbled on the one. I was listening to it on the way.
Yeah, they fumbled on the 1.
After Ford's great 60-yard run. Yeah, we fumbled.
Is that mic
When
on?
you suck, you suck.
What?
Is this mic on?
Did Jason turn off the mic before he left?
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
it'd be on the mic itself.
How about now?
Hey, there you are.
There we go.
Yeah, when you suck, you suck.
Yeah.
Okay, next question from Jim is, why is Jason the worst?
What is he doing up there?
I think he's
Oh, the roofer must be here.
the roofer's here.
Again, Blake
Yeah.
and the lesbian showed up at the same time.
Yeah.
Or are they the same person?
Blake, have you gotten into roofing?
No, but I can put a shingle on a roof and a ridgeline.
Well, see.
There we go.
There we go. Next up from Meow God at Meow God.
Take us to a higher level, Brian. You need to do the If you're gonna read the fucking questions, do it right.
Why is the late guy cursing at me?
I was told 1:30, and I thought I was early.
I think I said 12:30.
There was a 2 after that.
Oh, I'm on a different time zone. You guys forgot to factor that in.
Oh,
They say, don't you think the world would be a lot better instead of English if everyone spoke Dutch?
Yeah.
Only if they speak it as Mike Myers as gold member.
Does Dutch sound like Swedish and the Scandinavian languages because they don't have fun accents.
You don't think those are fun accents? I mean, Scandinavian accents are where you get the stuff you just heard in North Dakota.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something about
saved you an Oreo.
Something about them that I don't love. I love the North Dakota accent, but when like a Swedish guy's doing a board game thing on YouTube and he says instead of dice he says dices, it just grinds on my nerves.
Oh no.
So no, it would not be a better place because Scab Jeff would probably start killing people.
But I don't know. I'm not sure I could hear Dutch in my head. Is that the same as Scandinavian?
Jason is the ergste.
Well,
there's Dutch.
Jason is the ergste.
Jason is the worst.
That did sound a lot like Swedish.
yeah, they're very similar. I think if you understand one, it's pretty easy to figure out the other.
What would the same phrase sound like in Swedish?
My bum is on the Swedish. The Swedish. The Swedish. My bum is on the Swedish. I can't sing much more because then we'll...
Yeah. Get into copyright and all that.
Jason är värst.
That was Swedish.
Okay.
Jason är värst.
So the word Jason is different. In Dutch, the J was pronounced as the ja, but in Swedish, it was the ja.
Jason is the worst.
Arvarsh?
Yes, you're the worst.
Jason's an aardvark.
Oh.
Next up from Not Hardly You ABBA at Hardly You. They say, what is your favorite thing to do at Christmas time?
Eat.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Christmas candies and cookies that come out is the best part of Christmas.
Like these delicious Oreo balls.
I thought you were going to say
them in your
circus
mouth.
peanuts.
No, I get circus
Did you get an
peanuts all
Oreo
year
ball?
round.
Did you get an Oreo ball, Blake?
I've had two.
They're from my wife.
I had both pairs of her balls in my mouth.
Yep, we had to go there. What is this, a Mad Libs?
She's got
And they were great.
4 balls.
Yep, both pairs.
They're that big.
Hers and Jason's.
Well, Jason's aren't in our purse.
Yeah, well, that's where the second set come in.
Those are really good.
Jason, are your morals still behind the bar at Maloney's?
Yes.
I mean, your moral?
Yes. Favorite thing to do?
I don't know. I think Maloney's might have got rid of it in the remodel.
I would say...
They boarded it up in the wall with some shitty movies.
Hey! Just because the Bob Studios houses Green Lantern and bats in the walls, it's okay. Favorite thing to do? I would say I do like watching Christmas movies. Not Dear Santa, but I do like watching Christmas movies.
Hot Frosty?
Sure, I'll watch Hot Frosty. Seems hot. Brian, what do you like to do at Christmas?
I like to record the floppy episode.
Oh, it's a good one. Doug, you?
I was going to say the same thing as Brian.
Oh, Blake?
Eat and drink and watch other people open up the gifts I buy them.
That is fun. So, Doug, you like to skip Christmas at our house, though?
Correct. I don't like getting
Our
together
parents'
with a
house.
relative.
Yeah, good call.
I was imagining Doug saying he loves delivering everyone's presents to them like he's Santa Claus, but I guess that's not true.
No, I don't like doing that.
Not on time, at least.
Peanut butter and jelly M&Ms.
We might have a new favorite.
Oh, boy.
I'll get those around here.
Well, Jeff, what do you like? Scab?
I like the Christmas movies. I like the decorations, just kind of sitting there and basking in it and remembering the...
How long did it take you to put up your Christmas decorations?
Just a weekend. But, yeah, it's...
Do you like the atmosphere, too, Scab? It seems like there's a lot friendlier people around.
Sometimes there's friendlier. They
don't
go to the polls on each. They get either really friendly or really angry.
Have people gotten friendlier now that everybody shops online and not everybody's in the store, like strangling each other?
That's not true.
Is it true that the people in Fontana are friendlier? Fortuna. Is that true, Scab?
They were all very friendly to me.
How about to Jen?
They were very friendly to Jen as well.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
Man, we might have a a three-peat floppy Canadian of the Year winner after these M&Ms.
I'm telling you, these are delightful.
I haven't decided yet.
Ooh. Next up, hopefully that answers your question. Not Hardly You, ABBA. At Hardly You. Next up from Sister Pam at Pam World. She says, will Jeff Morris win a floppy?
I predict Jeff Morris will win a floppy.
Me too.
Yes.
Didn't say this year, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Didn't say when.
No.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm going to die, and then I'm going to get that stupid death award.
The posthumous floppy.
No,
The lifetime.
the stupid death award.
The Worsley?
The Worsley.
How'd he die? Heart attack. Yep, Worsley Award.
He wasn't wearing a coat.
He wasn't near a hospital. Yep. What a dummy. What else we got here, Brian?
Last up from Professor Number One at Doctor Number One. I think you are pronouncing wicked wrong. Shouldn't it be pronounced the same as licked or kicked?
You mean lick it or kick it?
Yeah, you pronounce it wrong. It's lick it or kick it. It all depends. If you are talking about a candle, then yes, it is pronounced wicked. If you're talking about the movie or stage musical, then no, it's wicked.
What about in Dutch?
What about you talking about in the book?
The book can go either way.
What's the book titled?
Wicked.
Oh, okay. Wicked. Wicked.
John Wicked.
I don't know. Someone look up wicked in Dutch.
Come on, Doug.
Find out.
Is it pronounced Dwigget?
No, that's just Dwight.
Jeff, while he looks it up, can you give me some News of the Geek music over there?
I might be able to find that somewhere.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
It's time for another installment of the News of the Geek.
Slecht. Slecht.
That sounds dirty.
Schlecht.
Do that again.
Slecht.
I think Blake got turned on there for a second.
SLECHT.
Slecht.
So say that as if
It pretty much
Nick
means
Albright
bad.
is asking a sexy question.
Slitched.
Slecht.
Yeah, that's pretty close to German.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did Nick Albright ask that, how to pronounce it?
No,
No,
but
that's how the production company says it.
Schlecht.
Like Wicked Productions. They make porn.
Wicked Productions.
per movieweb.com, where Jeff gets all of his news from.
No,
I meant Scab Jeff.
Oh, okay. He might.
2024 was an epic year for Hollywood as Silver Screen was graced with some truly phenomenal blah, 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 blah. Anyways, not all big-budget productions fared so well. There were 10 major big screen productions that crashed and burned at the box office.
Only 10?
Well, they did more, but there probably is more, but these are the top 10. Joker, Folie et Deux. Joaquin Phoenix reprised his Academy-winning role as the nihilistic DC villain in Todd Phillips' Joker. Let's see here. Takes place 2 years after the event of the first film. It grossed $37.7 million in its opening weekend and received a lackluster D on Cinema Score. It earned just $206.4 million worldwide. Became a box office bomb. The musical thriller reportedly lost Warner Brothers $125 to $200 million.
So after watching that, I hate that they describe it as a musical thriller because it's not. I mean, they sing, but it's not that.
Isn't that what makes it a musical?
Have been better.
Is
if
it not a thriller?
Yeah. If it would have been better if it wasn't a musical and they took it seriously like did the first one.
Wait. You're saying you can't take musicals seriously?
No.
I mean, I took it seriously.
Do they sing
Seriously
in every
bad?
scene, or is it just some song?
It's not every scene. No, it's like every third scene. Like they kind of have a song that goes along with like that scene or like what's happening. I don't know.
Blake, did you see it?
No.
My favorite is the fact that they how they describe a D on cinema scores as lackluster. I mean, I thought like a D meant, oh my God, this is terrible because we don't even go as far as giving Fs. This is the worst movie ever.
To be fair,
D.
Cinema Score does have 26 letters you can grade it on.
I thought everything was a B minus.
Well, B minus if it's bad. Anything below a B minus, I guess, is lackluster.
At least it's not a Z. We got that. Horizon came in at number 9. American Saga Chapter 1. Kevin Costner got divorced and lost most of his house on this one. It's the Western...
And he lost Yellowstone.
Yeah, that's true. He shot back-to-back with its upcoming sequel, Chapter 2. The engrossing Western features an additional talents of stars like Sienna Miller, Sam Worthington, and Michael Rooker. It was an ultimate passion project for Costner, who invested $38 million of his own money into it. Despite earning a fairly positive reception at the Cannes Film Festival, Horizon finished its theatrical run with $38 million on a $50 million budget, and they don't know what's going to happen to the second one, or the third, or the fourth one.
I'm waiting until they all get released so I can watch them. The director's cut of all of them back to back to back, so I'll be inside for 37 straight hours.
In 20 years from now.
Yes.
Yes. It's on HBO. I still want to see it because
I thought it was pretty good.
I liked it as well.
Let's see here. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, based on the Damian Lewis book of the same name. Guy Ritchie's star-studded action extravaganza features a decorated cast including Henry Cavill, Isa Gonzalez, and Alan Richardson. Richardson, sorry. Is that
Jack Reacher?
Okay, that's what I thought. And provides a heavily fictionalized account of Operation Postmaster, a British special operation carried out by the small-scale raiding force, the Special Operations Executive during World War II. Let's see. It ended up grossing less than $30 million, half of its $60 million budget.
What I'm going to say is I honestly think the story that the movie is telling is more exciting than the movie itself. Like a documentary of this, I think, would be better than a fictionalized version.
So after watching this and then seeing the trailer for Dick Dynamite,
yeah,
it like
they're very similar.
Like, yeah,
I think the story itself is fantastic, and
the book is supposedly pretty good, right?
Especially that pretty much it's Christopher Lee.
Yeah,
his real life.
I again, this is another one that I watched and I really enjoyed it. So,
The Crow, budget of $50 million, box office of $24 million. Let's see here is a remake of the '90s classic. Everybody knows what The Crow is, with Eric Draven, who gets murdered and comes back and exacts revenge.
Bang, fuck.
There's a slew of actors originally attached to this.
Did they actually kill off the main actor too soon?
Yeah.
No, Bill Skarsgård was not killed during the...
They tried.
It just didn't take.
Bradley Cooper, Luke Evans, and Jason Momoa were all cast for this. They all dropped out, which is funny because I think, Jeff, when we first started the podcast, we even mentioned Bradley Cooper as one of our stories.
It was only 11 years ago.
Yeah.
I was really excited when I heard that Momoa was attached to do this, but
he decided to do what was the remake he did?
Aquaman 2?
No, that was a sequel, not a remake.
Oh, sorry.
No, I forgot the remake Momoa did.
Conan the Barbarian.
Yes.
I am Conan.
He did Conan, the TV show host.
He had the weird hairdo.
Fly Me to the Moon. I forgot about this one. Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum partnered up to headline the charming romantic drama, dromedary, in which the decorated stars appear as
dromedary, like the camel.
Yes, appear as marketing specialist Kelly Jones and NASA launch director Cole Davis, who are chosen to create a fake moon landing on the chance the Apollo 11 mission fails. It was supposed to be direct to streaming on Apple TV. It was given a full theatrical premiere instead due to positive response from early screenings. It grossed roughly $12 million its opening weekend, and then it earned just $9.4 million after that, bowing out with a profit of just it made $42.4 million worldwide on a $100 million budget.
I fully enjoyed this movie.
Well, I mean, this could be a bust, but at the same time, Apple never really was going to release it anyways.
Yeah.
So anything they made of that $42 million is
Yeah, a lot of the stuff made by streaming services, what they make at the box office isn't.
It's gravy.
Yeah.
Wait, it says a profit of $42 million.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So profit means on top of its investment.
Yeah. Madam Web.
Jason's favorite movie of the year.
But it says a profit and failing to recoup its $100 million price tag.
Yeah.
It's a poorly written article.
Yeah. Brian, why didn't you edit this?
I was too busy focusing on the Cincinnati Enquirer.
Good call. Good luck with that.
He got through one page. It took him 16 weeks.
I mean, I had to change the spelling of like every city in Cincinnati who had a Frisch's that closed.
Wait, Frisch's closed?
Yeah, you hadn't heard?
Oh my God!
It was bad in in Cincinnati Enquirer. It had CIN, CINN.
Yeah, it had
ATI.
Yeah, it misspelled Cincinnati.
It only had 2 N's but 3 T's somehow. Yeah.
It's like the Mississippi.
That has no N's
I know, I was
or
kidding.
T's.
Not according to Cincinnati Enquirer. Madam Web, poorly received releases of the year, features Dakota Johnson as Cassandra Webb, a Manhattan paramedic.
Johnson.
Whatever.
Not Famke Jensen. Dakota Johnson.
Manhattan paramedic who develops wondrous psychic abilities after an accident is able to glimpse events of the future.
Psycho abilities?
In the spider world. Anyway, she tries to save 3 people that eventually become Spider Women. The production holds an abysmal 11% on Rotten Tomatoes and earned just $100.5 million worldwide on a $100 million budget.
Made his money back.
Well, with marketing, it did not. So,
well, and they did a shitty job marketing it.
Yeah, they did.
The only thing they did
I
a
don't think
shittier
they
job
spent a lot marketing it.
They did a shittier job marketing Kraven the Hunter.
Oh, that's not going to do well.
Because they didn't market it.
No. It's R-rated. Yeah. Borderlands. I forgot about this one. Eli Roth sci-fi action comedy
I didn't even
Borderlands.
realize Eli Roth did this one.
I didn't either.
It looked like a complete shit bag when we saw the trailer.
Kate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Jamie Lee Curtis.
I'm sorry, that's my Jason impersonation.
Speaking of Jamie Lee Curtis, did you see she's been cast as Jessica in Murder, She Wrote, the movie?
I did not.
Yeah, she's going to play
Jessica Fletcher?
Yeah, thank you. She's been cast.
Is she going to be the killer, like the real Jessica Fletcher was?
Yes, she is a serial killer. About a group of ragtag misfits to track down the daughter of the powerful corporate magnate Atlas. The film made $33 million on a budget of $120 million.
I believe it's on Peacock.
Keep going, Brian.
Jason has to step out, so...
Next up, Argyle. Touting a stacked ensemble cast led by Henry Cavill, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Sam Rockwell, the spy action comedy tells the delightful story of a talented and reclusive writer of a popular espionage series who becomes swept up in the daring world she writes about when she realizes her latest novel parallels real-world events.
God damn it. Brian's reading these now. We don't have to...
We're not making fun of his pronunciations or correcting.
Brian, I'm so glad you know how to read.
Got more names to get through. Don't congratulate them yet.
The introverted Ellis Conway Twitty Howard.
Ellie Conway?
Oh, yeah, Ellie Conway. Goes on an adventure of a lifetime when the dashing Aryan Nation Wild Rockwell.
Aiden Wild?
Oh, sorry. Aiden Wild shows up and rescues her from dangerous killers, and they race across the globe. In order to make up for its $200 million budget and $80 million marketing campaign, Argyle had to make around $500 sorry. Argyle had to make around $500 million just to break even, ultimately amassing $96.2 million. Despite the poor financial performance, a prequel focused on the character Argylus is in the works.
Argyle.
Oh, Argyle, sorry.
Arliss?
Arliss, yeah, didn't he die?
Here,
I'm here.
Hey, we're all
Present.
here. Tom Hanks in this Robert Zemeckis directed film. Tom Hanks let's see here.
With Robin Wright.
And Robin Wright, chronicles the various events that takes place in one specific spot of land spanning centuries, depicting the area from when dinosaurs first roamed the planet to when the young family moves in at the end of World War II. Based on the Richard McGuire graphic novel, here uses its sophisticated AI technology to face swap and DH Hanks and Wright in real time as they performed their scenes, becoming yet another feather in Zemeckis' cap. It grossed $13 million on a $50 million budget. And then finally, Jim's favorite movie of the year, Megalopolis. Francis Ford Coppola, fuck off, first came up with the idea for this futuristic movie after he completed filming Apocalypse Now in 1977. Spent decades in development turmoil over financing disputes and being unable to find a studio willing to fund it.
I had to turn onto Turmoil Road to get here.
He spent $120 million of his own money to help get it greenlit, though countless issues plagued production, including COVID-19 pandemic and the director's own alleged inappropriate conduct. It's a massive failure, grossing just $13.7 million and receiving an underwhelming 46% in Rotten Tomatoes score.
What did Coppola do? I don't remember hearing this.
He was basically trying to passionately hit on extras in some of the scenes, like behind the scenes. So
allegedly, or actually did?
They have video.
Kind of like what Jason does to our guests when they come on.
Who's that? Blake. Scab Jeff.
Okay, I have another listener feedback.
Why do you think I stayed upstairs for so long?
Do you guys read along with this, trying to guess which words Jason's going to mispronounce?
Yes.
And then he completely surprises you by missing a very easy one?
Every once in a while, yeah. I see something and I'm expecting to say it, and then it just comes right out.
He gets to that, then he gets the wrong. Tia. The.
And Tia.
Okay, Jason.
Yes.
Char.
Coot.
E. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
There we go.
Charcuterie. Anyways, Jeff.
Oh, that would be me.
Oh, you don't really have much. Jim, what's coming up for December 27th? We don't really have box office right now.
Well, yeah, because we're recording this before Tuesday.
That's right.
Yeah, so upcoming. Oh, man, you guys surprised me. I wasn't completely ready.
So the Christmas movies in this 2024 Christmas season, what do we get?
It's a complete unknown.
Okay, I mean, as of what I have here for weekend box office,
look at Doug.
Sonic the Hedgehog, $62 million.
Oh, that's Friday and pre-sales, I guess.
And Saturday.
Oh, yeah, we're on Sunday recording this. Okay.
Sonic coming out strong.
Oh, yeah, Sonic. I mean, it's the third one.
Beat Mufasa.
Remember when Sonic had that terrible looking Sonic in the trailer, and they had to go back and redo the whole movie to make it the proper looking Sonic?
Seems like that might have worked out for him.
It seems like it did.
This actually got the highest ratings of any of the Sonic movies, and they're making a fourth one now. And Brad, wanted.
I'm Brad.
Whatever. He went to see the movie or went to get tickets, and each ticket was $20 because it was like that premium tickets.
Oh, fuck that.
I'm Brad.
What else you got, Doug?
Mufasa made $35 million.
Ugh.
Wicked made $13.5.
Wicked.
Mona 2, $13.1.
Mona.
Is that a sequel to Who's the Boss?
Yeah, must be.
And then Homestead made $6 million.
Ah.
Was that cartoon, the farm cartoon from Disney?
No, it's the friend of the podcast, Neil McDonough.
Oh, that's right.
His movie.
We did talk about that last week.
We sure did.
So this week, it is a complete unknown.
That's the title.
Oh, yes. A 1961 unknown 19-year-old Bob Dylan arrives in New York City with his guitar. He forges relationships with music icons of Greenwich Village on his meteoric rise, culminating in a groundbreaking performance that reverberates worldwide. It has that little-known actor Timothy Chalamet, this Ed Norton guy, Elle Fanning, Monica Barbaro, Joe Tippett.
I saw an interview Edward Norton did promoting this, and he said in 25 years of acting, he's never acted with someone who has stepped into a character more than he did with Dylan.
Okay.
Who does Edward Norton play in it?
Ed Norton in it plays Pete Seeger.
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet, I mean, he did a great job on College Game Day. He was the only person on the thing to pick the Ohio Bobcats throttling Blake's Miami Red Hawks.
True.
The next we have something here. Baby Girl.
Yeah, Baby Girl.
A high-powered CEO puts her career and family on the line when she begins a torrid affair with her much younger intern. Nicole Kidman, Harris Dickinson, Antonio Banderas, Sophie Wilde. So that's that one. Next, we will have Nosferatu.
Ooh, this one looks good.
A gothic tale of obsession between a haunted young woman and the terrifying vampire infatuated with her, causing untold horror in its wake.
I'd rather see him infuriated.
I know. Lily Rose Depp, Nicholas Hoult, Bill Skarsgård, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Willem Dafoe, Emma Corrin, Ralph Ineson, Simon McBurney.
You think people are going to do a Baberatu?
That's the push this week.
Is it really?
Yeah. Did you see the? Obviously, you did. The poster is Nicole Kidman lean in to kiss, and it's the vampire coming in to kiss her.
I totally just thought of that. I'm like,
yeah,
Baberatu. That's
nice. The next we have The Fire Inside. The story of Clarissa T-Rex Shields, a boxer from Flint, Michigan, who trained to become the first woman in her country's history to win an Olympic gold medal in the sport. This is Ryan Destiny, Brian Tyree Henry, Jasmine Headley, Kylie D. Allen.
Spoiler, she died because of the stuff in the water.
Shut up, Jason.
Wow. Terrible. It's terrible what happened to Flint, Michigan.
Yes,
water.
and they still haven't fucking fixed it.
And B, this woman didn't die because of it. Although I'm confused. I thought they have won other boxing medals before her.
They hadn't won gold. The women
okay.
haven't won gold.
I'm about to say the sport is boxing. There have been plenty of gold medal winning boxers. I mean, Muhammad Ali won gold, I think.
Then 2073, it will tackle challenges the world faces and is inspired by Chris Marker's iconic 1962 featurette La Jetée about a time traveler who risks his life to change the course of history and save the future of humanity.
Blake, time travel.
Love it.
That's what they based 12 Monkeys on last
Yeah.
day.
Blake, you want to go see this?
Love it.
Blake loves 12 Monkeys.
So that is what's coming out the week, the 25th through 27th.
Okay. Jeff, can you give
that
me
would be
some
me.
top 5 music?
I can think about it.
Okay. Well, while you think about it, can you do it?
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the Lobotomized Monkey, and now the top
Scab, is that the first time you've heard that
That's
music?
the first time I've
Okay.
ever heard the music.
Okay. Top 5 this week is top 5 underrated holiday films. We did overrated last week. And this week is underrated. Scab, would you like to go first with number 5?
Violent Night.
Oh.
Might have been mine.
A lot of people don't give it the love it deserves, but that was a very, very good version of a Christmas movie, and I don't...
David Harbour, right?
Yeah.
I believe they have a sequel to that coming out.
And
Violent Night 2?
I believe so. A violenter night.
Peaceful night.
Violent Night, Holy Night?
Jim, number 5?
Number 5 is Legos.
All right.
Oh, wait, I did underrated Christmas presents.
Can't believe that was only number 5.
Brian, number 5.
Number 5 for me, I'm going to go with The Ref.
Oh, that is a great. I forgot all about that.
I thought it was going to be high on Jason's list.
I completely
Apparently he
forgot about
Is that
it.
Dennis Leary?
Dennis Leary, Kevin Spacey.
Don't piss me off. It's Christmas.
Yep.
Damn it. Oh, damn it. That's my number 5, too. Put it on the list.
I thought we put it on the board.
Whatever.
Ricky Henderson.
Are you doing top 5 deaths at Christmas?
I didn't make a list, and I couldn't find one to steal online. So Ricky Henderson just came to mind.
Good job.
First thing to come to mind is Blake's list.
Number 5?
I hobied it. Violent Night and Lethal Weapon.
Oh.
Number 5 for me, I picked Iron Man 3.
Okay.
It is very underrated as far as Iron Man movies. I mean, it's much better than Iron Man 2, and I really loved the twist of the Mandarin. So, the people who didn't screw you.
Number 4, Jeff?
People who didn't screw you?
The people who didn't like the twist, screw you. Number 4 for me is Klaus.
Hey, that's my number 3.
Oh,
put it on the board.
It's pretty much one of the very few movies that I like to rewatch at Christmas time.
Yeah.
And
Wonderful movie.
People hardly ever talk about it.
Doug, number 4?
A Shoe Addict's Christmas with Candace Cameron Bure. You know,
It's not the same as the Christmas shoe, is it?
No.
The Christmas
Fucking
shoes?
Christmas shoe.
there's not enough concern about the addiction to shoes that there should be. It's always drugs. What about people with shoes addiction?
You got a point.
Is your wife involved in this?
No, she is not, actually.
Okay.
Usually dictators' wives have this problem.
Blake, number 4.
Kyler Murray sucks ass.
Fantasy for you?
Yes.
Playoffs.
How did you make the playoffs with Kyler Murray as your quarterback?
I didn't. I did it with Sam McDonald.
Who's that?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say Sam McDonald.
Yeah, you know, the Mick quarterback.
I'm about to say Sam McDonald is a game designer that works with her Garpel game.
And he has a farm.
But Kyler Murray actually sucks worse than him, I guess.
Well, I mean, the Cardinals are losing to Carolina by 2 touchdowns.
He was a can't
Carolina?
miss start today for over almost 30 points. Everybody's like, you have to start Kyler Murray this week. Fuck.
Hey, they're losing, so that means a lot of throwing the ball to come back.
He's got to pass in the second half. I mean,
Yeah.
it was the Blake Bortles fantasy resume.
Yep.
Garbage yards.
Number 3 for me, number 4 for me is Noel. It's on Netflix. It's a
French movie?
Noel. Very well done. Really enjoyed it. Anna Kendrick is in it.
I think Jim really likes Noel.
Is that really on Netflix?
Yeah.
Because it was a Disney Plus movie, I thought.
Maybe it's Disney Plus.
Okay, I didn't know
Maybe
it was on
it's
Netflix.
Disney Plus.
It is Disney Plus.
It's a movie.
I saw it somewhere.
No, we watch it every year. So
I'm highly disappointed in Scab Jeff not erupting into a horrible French accent at all yet this episode.
Oh, yeah, he is sitting in the
Come on,
accent.
Jeff. Come on, Scab.
Noel.
My name is Noel. I like croissants.
My hula hoop.
Yeah, that just sounded like a North Dakotan.
I have to start with the
Blake, you missed it.
Always start with down in the bayou.
Blake, you missed it. Scab Jeff actually slept with everybody in a small town in Montana this year, or North Dakota.
It was real close to Montana, so.
I was wondering why he was wearing the black hat.
Yeah. He was. Never mind. Number 4 for you, Brian.
Number 4 for me, Grumpy Old Men.
Good movie. Good pick.
I don't think I realized that was a holiday.
Yep.
I just thought it was winter.
Yep.
Yeah, it's holiday.
Okay.
Jim, number 4.
I'm going to do the NES system.
Nice.
Or PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5.
Hey, Jim.
Not PS2, though. That one's
Man,
not
I'm just going to
underrated.
have to have a talk with you about taking these top 5 lists a little bit more seriously next year.
What?
I think we're going to have to talk about that.
I was going to give you props for some of those gifts, Jason.
Well, yes, you did, but besides that, we may have to suspend you again in the summer.
Damn it,
Jason. At least he has a list.
Number 4 for you, Scamp.
Polar Express. A lot of people
Fuck
just
off!
don't like that movie.
You're right.
Fuck
A
off!
ton of people hate that movie.
But it's so
rated
good.
so low.
If it's rated so low, then how is it still?
Tell me one good thing about that movie.
It gives you the warm feeling.
Fuck off.
No, that's the hot
Fuck off.
chocolate.
Fuck off. Hey, Jeff, hot chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Drink my hot chocolate.
I got hot chocolate. Let's have
Hot
marshmallows.
chocolate.
So is that what a Frosty is if you melt it?
Yes.
The song couldn't be any worse than we just heard.
It is. Hey, Jeff, you got the marshmallows?
I put the marshmallows in the hot chocolate.
Then we serve the hot chocolate.
Jeff, what's your number 3?
Anna and the Apocalypse.
Nice.
That's a zombie musical. Takes place on Christmas. It's wonderful. It's got some of the best Christmas songs there are out there.
It was on the Titanic.
Hey, Scab, do you ever think about writing a book about zombies?
I tried that once, but
Yeah.
I still think 32 people have bought the book, and it's been like, and 2 of them are in this room.
I
think I gave away books to the other 3 in the room, or other 4 people in the room.
I don't think. No, it didn't. I think
No.
Gotham was the better book about zombies.
That's right. That's right. On a boat. Jim, number 3.
Number 3, I'm going to go with like holiday desserts that people give to me to eat, like some delicious Oreo balls, brownies, cheesecake.
Underrated gifts.
Underrated gifts because
PB&J M&Ms.
PB&J M&Ms.
Okay.
Just yummy.
Okay. Number 3 for you, Brian?
Number 3 for me, Batman Returns.
Got a point.
At least I got a list.
Number 3 for me was Klaus. Very good. Number 3 for you, Blake?
Emmanuel, the origin story for Noel.
I like it when she goes to space.
They took a lot of liberties with that one.
They made an entire TV series about that one.
Ha ha ha! Noel in space.
Yes, you got it.
Nailed it.
I just had to hit that erotic.
Number 3 for you, Doug?
I hope this one. It's a competition here. Who's going to do it first? Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas or Save Christmas with Richard Dreyfuss?
Oh. Does Richard Dreyfuss fall off a couch?
I don't
know.
He remained civil in that movie.
It's all about civility.
Wow.
I don't know how you choose.
And plus, I had to put Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas on because I'd read it's considered like the worst movie. So
I've seen it.
That's got to be. It can't be that bad.
It was on Brian's list last week.
Doug, it was awful.
But who saves Christmas better, Richard Dreyfuss or Kirk Cameron?
His point is, when it's considered the worst movie of all, if it's not the worst movie, then it is underrated.
That's true. That is true. Number 2 for or 3 for you?
Number 3 for me is For Your Consideration.
Yep.
The Christopher Guest movie where he's trying to make a movie about Purim. And the studio gets involved and ruins it. But for a Christopher Guest movie, it tends to fall through the cracks based around his other ones, and I think it's underrated.
I thought you were saying that the Oscars were a holiday.
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
Number 2 for you, Jeff?
Number 2 for me is April Fool's Day, the horror movie where they go around killing people on April Fool's Day.
I like it. Doug?
Who Killed Santa? The first assistant director was Jason C. Brown.
Ah.
Fine job.
Okay.
Finally made film.
Yes.
What are you doing, Blake? What are you doing? What's number 2?
Connor just scored. Yay.
Connor?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job.
That's not good for you, Jason.
It wasn't a catching touchdown, though.
No.
Oh, he rushed it in. Okay.
Not great for your quarterback.
Number 2 for me is Trouble in Paradise, comedy film from 90s with Dana Carvey, John Lovett. It was very enjoyable. It takes place at Christmas. They get stuck in a town called Paradise. It's kind of like, again, how Scab Jeff got stuck in a town with swingers. So
it's the same story. It writes itself.
Yep. Number 2 for you, Brian?
Number 2 for me, Trading Places.
Yeah.
I agree. It's a great movie, but I don't think it's underrated.
In my opinion, it's an underrated film.
Number 2 for you, Jim?
I'm going to go with People's Time, that they take time out of their holidays to celebrate and come and hang out with me.
Oh, the gift of time is so underrated.
Time is on my
Time, see what's become of me.
Okay, Jeff, what's your number 2?
In France, we have lots of time.
Nailed it again!
Nailed it.
We just need you to build a studio in your basement.
Hey!
In Russia, time takes you.
Hey, Scab, I'll get you the dimensions of this studio. Just make it 10 inches bigger. Just to let you know. Number 2 for you?
I put the old animated Grinch movie, and I know that everybody says that that's great, but I feel that the live action ones or the new animated one, they're getting too much hubbub, and the old one is just so perfect, so succinct, and so good.
SNL had a good take on the Grinch on this weekend's episode. You go back and watch this Saturday Night Live Grinch. It's Martin Short plays the Grinch in it.
So you're giving us homework?
Yes.
Yes.
I see.
All right.
What's your number 1?
Number 1. Ooh.
Mickey's Christmas Carol. It was the first Christmas Carol that I ever saw, so that's the one that sticks with me. But, of course, Muppets is great.
Yeah.
There are other great ones, but I don't think Mickey's Christmas Carol gets what it deserves, what I feel it deserves.
Very good.
But the problem is Mickey plays Bob Cratchit, not Ebenezer Scrooge. I want to see Mickey as Scrooge.
But didn't they create Ebenezer Scrooge Uncle Scrooge for this movie?
Scrooge McDuck?
Scrooge McDuck.
Did they create him for the movie?
I would be surprised if they didn't.
Oh, well, now I'm going to have to look that up.
That's the oldest one that I've seen him in, and his name being Scrooge seems...
Makes sense. My number 1, more Legos. I mean, they're so great, they have to be on the list twice.
You know, you could have Hobie'd that and saved an extra spot on your list.
No.
Okay.
It's that good. It deserved 2 spots. Like, Hobie is when you, like, put multiple things in one. No, Legos are that special. It could have been 1 through 5.
I'm just saying you have options. That's all I was saying.
Like, if anybody wants to buy me the Millennium Falcon Lego set, not the small one. I want the big one.
$400, $500,
$879.
Okay. But you could probably get it on sale for $820.
No, it was on sale for $879.
Scrooge McDuck. Did you get this, Jeff?
Yeah. I was looking. I was checking to see when Mickey's Christmas.
Well, I got
Carol came.
He actually showed up in comic books. In Dell's 4-color comics, number 178 on October 22nd, 1947.
Yeah.
The story was Christmas on Bear Mountain.
Yeah, Mickey's Christmas Carol came out in 83, so...
Yeah.
Really? 83?
83.
Yep.
So, yeah.
If I would have guessed 20 years earlier than that.
Really?
But, yeah, Scrooge McDuck first appeared in 1947.
Huh.
Based on, obviously, traits of Ebenezer Scrooge, and it was a Christmas on Bear Mountain story, so...
Well, but... Okay.
But I guess if you have a guy named Scrooge in your...
What's your number 1, Brian?
My number 1, Reindeer Games.
Oh, Reindeer Games.
Jason didn't have that on his list?
No.
That could also technically answer Doug's question about B films, B-roll, B movies.
Number 1 for me is Spirited. from Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. I really enjoyed the film.
Horse?
Huh?
Is that about the horse?
No, that's Spirit.
Stallion of the
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon.
I thought you meant Spirited Away, the Studio Ghibli movie.
Hey, Jeff. Horse gets captured.
Bryan Adams sings a song.
Horse escapes.
Bryan Adams sings a song.
There you go. Repeat. Number one for you, Blake.
Fantasy football sadness.
It's got like a yearly thing for you.
Not really.
Playoffs. Number one, Doug.
Christmas Always Finds a Way. The first assistant director was Jason C. Brown.
Great job.
I think he
Great
did
job.
a better job on that than he did on Who Killed
I agree. And Avatar. He did much better film than Avatar too.
So just so you know, you could have Hobie'd that with the other one, and you would have had an extra space on your list for more films.
But
those are the only two Christmas movies he did, so I wouldn't have needed another space to
just
put
saying,
another one of his.
But
on.
Jason C. Brown's such a great assistant director that if he would have had three more, it would have been on the whole top five.
Not taking anything away from your list, I'm just saying you had options.
If I would have
to
done that,
include other things.
Then he'd have to find another one to put on his list.
I would have done like a Dean Cain, Kevin Sorbo one, and I didn't think they merited top five.
You know what's
They're not underrated.
You know what's wild about that is I could have kept going. I could have kept going.
Doug, you had options. Like you could have said stuff like holiday side dishes.
Mashed potatoes.
Or you could have just said, "Oh, that was on my list too."
Number one for you, Jeff.
Number one for me is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson.
That was on my list too.
That was on my list. Jeff's just staring at you.
That would have been on mine.
There you go. There's your top five. Let's see here. Brian, do you have a Mad Lib over there?
I sure do.
Let's rock it.
All right, Jason.
Ooh, a bunch of people for me.
Give me a type of food.
Sushi.
Blake, give me a number.
5.
So, Jason, is that what you ate 2 days ago?
Maybe. That might have been why I was sick for a day.
Doug, give me a place.
Disney World.
Jim, in my defense, is from the gas station, so it's okay.
Jeff, give me a type of food.
A type of food? We will go...
Deviled eggs.
Moroccan food.
Oh yeah, Doug. I somebody posted something and I didn't even think about it. So Disney World has ORL in it, and Disneyland has LA in it.
Yes.
So we know where they're located.
That's right. That's right.
Jeff, give me a verb.
Have you guys played the Cards Against Humanity Mad Libs thing? It is spectacular.
We have not.
It is very, very good.
You know why? Because we're playing Mad Libs right now, Scab.
That's
I know. That's what brought it up.
Can you shorten that verb at all?
Let's go. Orgasm.
Great. You did it.
That's a Jared.
No, I just need a verb just a verb, not one that ends in ing. It's uncanny right now.
He's sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
The chair.
Jim, give me a noun.
The chair. Chair is fine.
Oh no, the chair.
Jason, give me a verb. Not one that ends in ing.
Oh.
Yep.
Come.
That's good.
He already said orgasm over here, Jason.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the thing.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Blake, give me a noun.
Penis.
And how do you know, Jim? Maybe it's COME. Why you always got to think crude?
Doug, give me a type of container.
What is it?
Specimen jar.
Cum dumpster.
A shipping container. Is that
We did that last time.
Type of container?
That's a style of container.
Give me a container. A container.
a jar?
Whiskey in a jar.
I was confused.
Oh, thank the Lord. Well, it doesn't matter. We've already fucking done it twice. Jeff, give me a type of liquid.
Man juice.
Whiskey.
Juice.
Juice? Did you just say Jews?
Juice.
Oh.
Jeff, give me an adjective.
A jar.
That's clever. When is a door not a door?
A jar.
When it's a jar.
Jim, can I have a verb?
Fix.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yes.
Jason, give me a noun.
Bus depot.
That's a noun.
No, I know. Blake, give me an adverb.
Disney-fied.
That's an adjective.
Disney-filey. It ends in ly, right?
Not every word that ends in ly is an adverb.
But every word that could.
Especially when it's made up.
There, it's fixed.
Disney-filey, that's what I'm writing down?
Yep.
Okay.
Disney-filingly.
Disney-filedly?
Okay. Doug, give me a noun.
Ball.
Jeff, give me a verb.
Fuck.
No! Quit saying that.
They fucked.
Provide.
Jeff, give me an adjective.
God, I've had adjectives all this time, and I haven't been asked for an adjective yet.
Futuristic. Futuristic, I mean. I'll go up to the microphone when I talk.
Jim, give me a number.
9.
9.
All right, this is a Taylor Swift Mad Lib.
Oh no!
This
you
is
guys ruined Taylor Swift.
And this is a delicious cookie recipe.
Oh, great!
In this cookie recipe, the ingredients are 3 cups of sushi, 5 pounds of sugar, 6 Disney World fresh eggs, Moroccan food tea, 3 cups of milk, and ground cinnamon.
Okay.
The directions for baking these cookies: orgasm the oven to 350 degrees. Don't forget to line the cookie chair with parchment paper so the cookies don't come. While the penis heats up, use a large jar to mix the flour and sugar for about a minute until combined. Add in the tea, the whiskey, the 2 teaspoons of a jar cinnamon, and fix with a high-powered bus depot. Add in the eggs and then stir Disney-filedly with a ball.
Sounds awesome.
But don't provide too much. The dough should be futuristic. Finally, roll the small dough roll the dough into small balls and bake for 9 minutes.
I think it'd be raw.
I'm just a little. Maybe a Taylor Swift fan can explain to me why this is a Taylor Swift Mad Libs.
Well, you gotta wait for the penis to warm up too, though. Don't forget that.
I mean, it's a cookie recipe. Is she known for cookie recipes? Does she have a song about cookie recipes?
Yes.
Well, she does everything, Jeff.
Oh,
C is for cookie.
Like later on in the book, it's all about football.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. Happy holidays this week.
Merry Christmas.
Yep. Hope you enjoy it. And we got titles for the show. I did not write any down.
Do we have a bad idea?
Oh, bad idea of the week.
Hiring Blake to be your roofer.
Number 1817.
1817?
1817.
That's a great Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah,
show.
I love that movie on the show.
Titles for the show, Jeff? Oh, sorry, Doug. Go.
I just had 2. Taco Talk and Maybe It's Cheese.
Maybe it's cheese.
I think I have Maybe It's Cheese on there, too.
I have Captain Black Panther, Blake or the Lesbian, In the Dakotas, Number 1 in Fortuna, The Plot Arrived Before Blake, I Got a Rabbit, Jason is the Worst in Swedish. That's what I had.
Jason is worst.
Roast.
Jeff?
I have mustachioed marauder, pliability, and home of Cobblepot.
Gotham. It's a hell of a town.
That was on my list too, or at least I had a list. That's the worst song ever.
Gotham.
In the dark, in the Dakotas. Swinger Talk. I'm pretty sure it's Cheese.
I'm pretty sure it's
lead singer of Evanescence, the General Lee. I Got a Rabbit. Hot Frosty was in D.C. Jason is an aardvark. That's it.
Brian?
Let's see. Dromedary. Gift horse mouse. He wasn't wearing a coat. Yeah, when you die, you're not going to be wearing a coat. Not good, but entertaining. And Blake and the Roofer.
I like the plot of Ride Before Blake.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Or Jason is an aardvark.
Okay, there you go.
Jason is an aardvark. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. You know what? Let's do this again next week while we do the Floppy Awards.
Yeah, can't
So,
wait.
yeah, everybody show back up again.
Yep. You all made the list.
Wait.
Except for you and you.
I didn't get suspended?
No.
That's not until like March.
We got to
or
go through
April.
all the,
legal
humbo jumbo.
HR.
and Go through all your
HR just opened an investigation,
Yeah.
so it takes time.
Fortunately, it's HR puffing stuff that I asked you to take a look at it, so it may take a while.
That's who we have hired.
Yes. That's our HR.
Our human resources is human resources
puffing stuff.
No wonder no one takes us serious.
Anyways, thanks everybody for listening. Happy holidays, and Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.